Javelin is my favorite ability in the game. It's fun, skillful, funny, and most importantly, off-meta, so I feel really oppressed and really cool when I use it instead of Cyclone. At first, I wanted to bring you guys a full hatchet throwing build with min-max damage and little to no melee attacks, but I came to the conclusion that it is nearly impossible to make an entire build revolve around just throwing hatchets, and it is much better used as a complementary tool. Now I introduce you all to my Javelin cross infected throw spear hatchet build. Half of the abilities we use are skill shots, so if you do not enjoy or thrive with this playstyle, I recommend jumping on the Cyclone bandwagon. And I say that scornfully because I think Cyclone is cringe, it's stupid, it's a press this button to win ability. Now, as far as playstyle goes, the ideal rotation is to open with a Javelin and land a guaranteed infected throw while they are locked in the knockdown animation. This will immediately apply Rend, Disease, Weaken, and Exhaust to your target, giving you a super strong opening. Just hope that they don't run Invigorated, which luckily is not meta at all. Mix in Spear basic attacks with Skewer and Perforate to land as much damage as you can, and if they're low HP or things get dicey for you, swap over to your Hatchet where you can use Berserk, Distancing Throw, and Defy Death to either disengage or up the ante on your offense and go all in. Distancing Throw used to apply Stagger where you could guarantee a follow-up with Infected Throw, however now it does not provide a stagger so you cannot secure the Infected Throw right after. And finally, Javelin has amazing synergy with the Heartrune of Cannon Blast and it is super funny and satisfying to pull off. The Spear skill tree is pretty straightforward, modify it if you like. The Hatchet one gets a bit tricky if you want to take Defy Death, since there are a lot of nice passives on the right tree. It pains me to do so, but for now I don't take the AoE Cloud on Infected Throw, since my goal is to land direct hits off my Javelin. This is in favour of passives that allow me to deal more damage to enemies with debuffs, consume less stamina when dodging, and to gain stamina when landing crits on light attacks. I run this in light armor with 150 dex, 150 strength, and 200 con. However, 150 con is an option if you want to increase your risk and reward with another 50 points in dex or strength. I do not have best in slot weapons, but my spear has Vicious, Keenly Jagged, and Sundering Javelin. Whether you want an ability perk like Sundering Javelin on your weapon or not is up to you. Rend isn't strong these days, but I still like to make the most of it. Perks like Rogue, Penetrating Backstab, or Attunement are usually best in slot on spears. My Hatchet is a bit of a joke right now with Exhausting Infected Throw, Keen, and Vicious. I take Exhausting Infected Throw on my Hatchet to make it a bit more crippling, but some actual best in slot perks to take are Keenly Empowered, Attunement, Rogue, or Penetrating Backstab. Like I said before, my Heartrune is Cannon Blast, and funnily enough I just used the blue rarity, but I urgently need to upgrade it. On your armor, take Refreshing Distancing Throw for sure, and then Fortifying Perforate, Enfeebling Skewer, and Keen Berserk if you want. But just try to make sure that you have Refreshing Distancing Throw. 5 Resilient with some Freedom or Elemental Aversion would be best in slot as well. Your jewellery is up to you. Here is what my gear looks like. It's all just shit I scrapped together. If I stick to this build, maybe I'll upgrade it and show you guys a fully bissed out spec. Anyway, as per usual, thank you for watching this quick build guide. It might not be as meta as some of the other spear hatchet combinations or maybe sword and shield hatchet combinations, but it's definitely a lot of fun to land those skill shots and follow it up with either a cannon blast or an infected throw while they're knocked down. That's just the enjoyment I get out from it. Please subscribe and like, it is free. Leave a comment whether it's praise or criticism or suggestions for future videos or questions that you might have or anything you're confused about. Even if you think it's a dumb question, feel free to ask it. And follow my Twitch over at twitch.tv/LionAD with a double D. I've been trying to get that off the ground, and if you could help me out by tuning in, dropping me a follow, it would be so appreciated. But anyway, I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye.